What up, my dudes, my lady dudes? Welcome back to another episode. Everybody loves Hypnotoad. It's me, your boy, the Hypnotoad.
All glory to the Hypnotoad.
What's up? What's happening? We're back here right now. Did you wake up with your black ones laced up? Did you wake up ready to hate? Have you ever woken up just ready to just hate? Well, if you haven't, that's okay, because the person we're about to talk about, I English bad, moving on. The person we're about to talk about today literally wakes up early in the morning just to hate. My boy, DIO. Brought to you by, you already know, CJ the Champ. If you didn't know, now you know. Go check it out. Give the original content its view. As I've always told you, go do it, then come back here, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, therefore you will never miss anything that the Hypnotoad does. Starting to get back on schedule here with our regularly scheduled programming.
This is exhilarating. Get excited.
And here we go.
All right.
Take a step, I dare you. So he tries to climb it, but
Reverse.
he keeps on climbing the same stair over and over and over again.
He hit him
Feels
with
like,
high latency.
Wow, what's wrong? You on 400 ping or something?
Oh,
you
God.
know what? While you struggle with your lag spikes, I'm gonna sit in this chair that's conveniently here right over this staircase.
Yeah, because I'm built different.com. For high
All
latency.
right, ladies and gentlemen,
Are y'all
it is
ready?
finally time to return to the round table of Black Air Force activity.
Let's look at the Black Air Force table right now, and I'm fully aware before any of you comment and say that I skipped one. I know I skipped Tanya here, and I have to go play catch up with that one so we can review and react to that one properly. You know how we do. So that will be coming also very soon. Don't worry.
And our greatest challenger yet has finally approached.
Let's do
to be
this.
judged and to take his rightful seat at this sacred table of menaces.
Indeed.
And it is none other than the greatest
DIO.
hater in anime history.
Factual.
DIO.
Yes.
The king of hating ass niggas.
Yes.
The pettiest of the
The
petty.
original
Probably
time
one of
hater.
the greatest ops of all time.
Oh, yeah.
This man is truly Black Air Force incarnate.
Yeah.
So, bro, I ain't even gonna waste no time with this one.
Let's just
Y'all
go right
already
into
know
it.
we got the
Exhibit A.
evidence on deck.
Do it.
And it is
Run
finally
it.
time to observe
Run
the
the clip.
generational hater.
Look at him.
So, without
Pose
further
on him.
ado, and
No,
it is
we gotta
finally
pose on
time
him
to
one more
observe
time. Pose on the frame.
generational hater. So, without further ado, Exhibit A.
Are y'all ready for this? When we first meet,
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
first of all, spoiler alert, if you ain't watched JoJo's at this point and you're here watching this video, shame on you. But it's okay. I won't shame you too hard, because at this point you've pushed the subscribe button, so I forgive you. Moving
I
on.
now present to you Exhibit A, Dio Brando. So to understand why this man has the most out-of-pocket hatred,
Yeah.
we gotta go all the way back to 1880.
That's
so
true.
Dio started off in the trenches.
Yeah, he
man was
did.
playing chess for money, getting beat up in the bar,
Yep.
and living in this old-ass shack. So bro hella down bad.
Yeah, he
so
is.
his dad is dying, right? So he tells him,
Pops was
"Listen
a
here,
hater,
boy.
too.
When I die, take this letter to the Joestar family. Now you see them niggas owe me a debt. I'll tell you, they some rich ass motherfuckers too. So
That's
you know
good.
what to do. Rob them niggas. Take every last cent. Make
Yeah, because Dio's dad was a hater himself. Dio just come from a whole long line of haters. This is what
Happy
happens.
proud. So he dies. So Dio's at the cemetery. He's like,
I'll do what I
about damn
want.
time your old ass died. I ain't gonna lie. I fucking hated you.
Yeah.
You drove mama to die.
Facts.
You was a piece of shit. So you can eat a dick on nigga.
Factuals.
Pussy.
Yep.
So later on, Dio pulls up to the Joestar mansion. So Jonathan's like, "Hi, my name's
The
Jonathan.
original
This is my
Joestar.
dog, Danny." So Dio's like, "That's your dog? Yeah, isn't he great?"
Kicks it.
Shit, nigga, fuck your dog. Oh my god, bro! Somebody call.
Now do you see the type of time we're about to be on right now? This is literally the first introduction to a Joestar and Dio, and this is our first interaction. You talking about first impressions? Talk about first impressions. How's that for a first impression? How is that for a first impression right there? Kicks your dog all in his
Call Peter. This nigga just told you need the dog. Bro ain't even been here for a minute and he already starting shit.
Factual.
Look at him, bro, he already ready to scrap. So the dad come out and he like, yo, what are y'all doing? And
Dad
Dio's
don't even care about the
I'm
dog.
terribly sorry. That filthy animal was in my personal space. So George tells Jonathan, all right, listen, Dio's gonna be living here from now on. So
Yep.
Jonathan goes over to
You got a
touch
new
his
roommate.
bag,
Don't
but
touch
Dio
me.
grabs his hand
Don't
and
touch my
elbows
stuff.
him in the chest. So he comes down and he's like, listen, little nigga, this is my house now. I run this bitch, so I want to hear shit from your little spoiled ass. I'm about to
Factuals.
make your life hell. So as time goes on, as they start living together,
Yep.
Jonathan's having this boxing match. So
Oh,
the ref's
we're
like,
gonna
hey,
skip right to
just to
this,
let you
okay.
know, your opponent got changed. Huh? Yeah, you
Yeah,
gonna be
we gotta
fighting
fight
him.
Dio.
Oh my
Dio.
god.
Look at the fear in this man's eyes. He didn't know what was gonna happen. And at this point, this is like, you know, early Dio. You ain't even got to worry about none of the extra shenanigans that are literally gonna come later. Just wait. Just know that Dio got hands.
Round one.
Ain't shit sweet.
Fight.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, he can't even hit him. And a
It was
beautiful
at this
body
moment
shot
he
landed
knew.
by Dio,
He
and a
fucked
beautiful
up.
right straight to the jaw.
The original Muda. Two-piece. No biscuit. Required.
Oh my
Lay
God,
down.
yo, this man just washed him in front of his hometown.
Bro.
So after Dio humiliated Jonathan, Jonathan started talking to, you know, Arena and everything. So this man Dio decided to do the pettiest He
Very
pulls
petty.
up on her. and
Very,
says,
very
hey,
petty.
You JoJo girl, he been looking a little happy lately, and I don't like that a bit.
At all. That's my,
Oh my
that's
gosh,
Hey, what you gonna do after the person who just beat you up, just beat your ass? He's gonna come up and just gonna take your lady. What you gonna do?
Oh, this man is so petty. He says, oh, you thought your first kiss was gonna be with JoJo? Nah, it was with me, nigga.
Yo, we're just gonna lay on the petty real quick, and then
So later
yeah,
on, Jonathan
see.
ends up running up on Dio.
That don't go
and
too
bro's
well.
like, how dare you raise your voice at me?
I'm saying, at this point, you should think you'd learn.
So he elbows him in the
Broke
nose.
your shit.
Bro's like, stupid little nigga. You just mad because I rizzed up your girl real good. But
Bro.
then Jonathan just started
Start
playing the
piecing him.
hands on him.
He did
This
start
man with
piecing
the
him.
Dipsy roll.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, how dare you lay your hands on my beautiful face?
Right.
God, I'm gonna shake your ass. But then George ends up stopping him. So Dio's like,
All right.
don't think you're getting away with this. I don't take L's. So later
At all.
on, the butler is
Revenge
walking
is his middle name.
outside, and
Wake
he's
up
at
early
the
to hate.
furnace, and he sees this box. So he's like, oh, it's just a box. So he lights the furnace, but
Boom.
then something start banging. So then later on in the day, they having a funeral.
I wonder why.
Because the dog was in the furnace.
Yeah, buddy. Burnt his dog
bro,
up.
This man Dio put the dog in the furnace to burn him. Oh my God. So a couple of years
You talk about petty? That's petty. That's petty to
passed,
another
they
level.
end up becoming friends. Well, not really, because this man Dio is fake as hell. So
Nah,
George
they're not friends.
Joestar has gotten sick, and he has a very bad cough.
Yes, he
so
does.
The thing is, Dio has been giving this man medicine the whole time, but not his real medicine. This man has been poisoning him the entire time.
Yeah.
And then Jonathan figured out, wait a minute, didn't your dad have the same symptoms too? Oh
Wow,
my
that's
God, you
crazy.
killed your father.
Wow, you just figured that out again. Dio wakes up early to hate. Okay, I said that in the beginning. Have you ever woken up early to hate? This man does. You want to know about revenge and being petty? There's a lesson 101 right here.
So then Dio's like, are you trying to press me right now? So he
I
ends
ain't got
up
the
swinging
time.
on Jonathan, but Jonathan just ate that John. Boy
He
was like,
did.
boy, you best get to stepping out of my house. So he ends up throwing him off the balcony. So Jonathan's like, you a fake ass nigga, and I'm calling the cops.
You need to leave.
Wow.
So Dio ends up dipping, but he takes the
This
stone
mask.
So later on, he out here drunk as hell.
When I say that after he takes this mask, it gets crazy. It gets real crazy. Are you ready?
So he ends up running into these two dudes. So bro smacks him in the jaw. And he's like, this is a perfect time. time to test out this stone mask.
Right.
So he puts it on this dude and runs him into the other dude so it stabs him. So then the mask activates with the blood. And he done turned this man into a whole vampire. So the dude starts to choke him out, but that top of the morning end up getting his ass.
Yeah, buddy.
So after this, Dio pulls back up to the house. So Jonathan runs up on him. He was like, yeah, I done figured out you've been poisoning my dad.
Oh,
so
really?
Dio's trying to plead
Wow.
his case.
How
This
dare you.
Speedwagon in the corner like, I don't trust that nigga with his old capping ass. And then George is behind the curtains. So Dio's like, well, I ain't got nothing to lose now.
Right.
Bring me that ass. So he ends up stabbing George. And he's like, yes, it's Marvin time.
Oh, no.
So they end up shooting him, and Dio ends up going out the window.
But it
So
didn't
about
matter.
a minute later, while everybody thinking
'Cause it's
he's
nighttime.
dead, they're like, why is his body gone? And
Because he's a whole
rips
vampire.
This man's head clean
Clean
off. And now he's a whole ass vampire.
Talk about Dracula bad. Nah, Dio was bad too.
So bro just started bodying everybody in the house.
Yep.
So then he goes over to fight Jonathan, but he ends up burning him.
That
But
thing,
obviously,
yeah,
that
fire
ain't
hot.
do nothing. He just shrugged it off. And yo, look at this man
Elegant.
walking up the wall like a Louis Vuitton model. What the f?
He knew he
Nigga
was
said
beautiful.
Kim K ain't got shit on me. Look
Factuals.
at Jonathan. He like, oh my God.
He's
His
magnificent.
zestiness is too strong.
It's
So man's had
magnificent.
to tackle him all the way from the roof and impale this man on a spear.
Yep.
So he could finally burn the ash, but obviously
That
that's
did not work.
gonna work.
Hello.
How you doing?
So after this, Dio does a bunch of shenanigans.
Yeah,
First off,
learns
this
how to freeze
man
people.
turned Jack the Ripper into a vampire. So
You talk about disrespect. You over here just turning. He just, when I say this man built an army, he built a low key little army and learned a whole little nice, little vast repertoire of techniques. Oh
then
yeah.
he goes over and takes over this entire village, turned basically almost everybody into zombies,
Yep.
kidnapped this little boy's sister,
Yep.
stepped on this dog. What the f?
I don't know
is
what
that,
it
bro?
was.
Like,
It was
honest to
weird.
God.
I hated
And
it.
then, oh boy, this is probably the worst thing this man ever did.
You wanna
so
talk about
he
it?
got this
We don't wanna
lady
talk about it.
and her baby up here.
Yep.
So she's like, please just spare my child.
Nope.
And Dio's like,
Yeah,
bitch,
no.
please, who you think I is, your baby daddy? I
Right.
ain't got time to take care of your damn kid. So he turns her into a zombie and
Then she
makes
eats her baby.
No.
That was, when I say it was very much out of pocket. It was not needed. Did it need to happen? No. But looking back on it, am I glad that that it happened and that it just you know it happened, and I'm not mad that I watched it. But also, Jimmy Neutron's face pretty much says all of it right now. But also, you know, it is what it is.
I'm done. No. This is probably the first time I've ever done this, but I don't care. Go ahead and sit down, bro.
Yeah, you can. I'm okay. Are y'all okay? Comment section right now in this part of the video. Are we okay? Are you okay with him just being slid in right now? We don't got to get to exhibit B or C, but with that being shown, yeah, he can definitely just go ahead and get his spot on the table right now. Everything else after this is just, you know, the proverbial cherry on top. Yep.
I'm done. This is the most demonic
Heinous.
shit I have ever seen. Besides when Boo faded niggas in heaven.
Oh yeah,
This is right behind it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The actual Nah, bro, we ain't even done with Exhibit A, and I just had to go ahead and sit the mans, bro. I had to give
It's
this man
okay.
a fast pass. He skipped the line.
Bro,
said,
he
I'll
got the
spare
express
mine.
pass?
So after a bunch of traumatic ass events,
Yes,
Jonathan finally
quite a few.
pulls up on Dio. So he's like, "Wow, congratulations! You beat
made
all of my
it.
sub bosses."
Right.
Tell me real quick, how's that Zeppeli pack hitting?
Right. No. Sick burn.
So then they're about to scrap, but DIO comes in and he's like, "No, this is my fight."
Oh,
so
is
he
it now?
jumps up to kick him,
Then
but
he gets
Dio grabs
frozen.
both of his legs and makes him do the splits. Then he
Well,
freezes
it gets
his
frozen.
entire body. Then he says,
Crunch.
"No, men shouldn't do the splits, right? Because that's how you break your bones."
Crunch. Which is the funniest thing too, because this is the only time you ever see Dio use his ice powers. He never again freezes anybody after this. You don't get to see he just doesn't do it.
Yo, bro shattered this man's body. So then Jonathan comes in and slices him in half with his sword.
Doesn't work.
Like,
Puts himself, pull himself together.
Work. Say psych right now. Let me tell you something right now. Yo, Hamon training is ass. You are ass. So then Dio jumps at him, but Jonathan hits him with this 1080 fucking punch.
Yeah. It was game over for that one. Yeah. Hit him with the power of the sun.
So some time passed.
Hit him with some sunshine.
So Jonathan and Arena end up getting married. So while they are on their honeymoon,
guess
Jonathan
who?
ends up seeing one of Dio's assistants. So he runs after him and they end up going to this casket. So bro opens the casket and he pulls Dio's head out of the casket. Then Dio says, "Happy honeymoon, nigga."
Can't put me down.
Off, I just want to give my congratulations, even though I did steal your girl's first kiss.
Yep.
Congratulations, my bad I couldn't make the wedding, but I knew I would have been your best man, right? Tell me something real quick. How my lips taste?
Right.
So bro laser beams this man, turns everybody on this ship into zombies and ends up jacking this man's body. And he rested at the bottom of the ocean for years.
Yeah,
1889 to 1983.
Marinating.
So yeah, that was Exhibit A, and it's finally time to move on to
Exhibit B. Where shut gets scarred. It gets real good because now we have the world.
Exhibit B, Dio. So after Dio came out of his casket in 1983, this is when he took stuff to the next level. Bro was on his Kanye arc. Nigga dropped off his last name and said, "You will know me as capital D, capital I, capital O." Mans was going around beating cheeks. Beat some cheeks, made Jorno. Beat some more cheeks, had 3 other ugly ass kids.
That's right.
With Jonathan's body, and he would just drink their blood after he finished beating their cheeks.
That's right.
He ended
I'm
up
immortal.
Poochie, his hating ass successor.
One of the haters motherfuckers that ever had hated.
The Hag's ugly ass. And yo, this man was just so mysterious at the beginning of Stardust Crusaders.
Yeah, he
you ain't
was.
even see his face till like 45 episodes later.
Literally.
Everybody just had stories of meeting him. Avdol was like, yeah, I saw that
crazy,
nigga.
bro.
I was walking up the stairs, right, and I saw this big motherfucker. He was licking his lips.
He was majestic.
I was like, hell no, I ain't into that freaky shit, you feel me? So I jumped out the window and I hit the dash, bro. I was stepping.
Then
they ran to Polnareff. Polnareff was like, yeah, I remember that nigga. Yo, he
was real majestic.
Mans took me into this room and he had the gypsy ball and shit. Nigga was like, I can tell your future.
You
and he
gonna
brainwashed
die.
this man Kakyoin too. But nah, it's what he did to Whole Horse.
Oh,
while Dio was
we don't
reading
wanna talk
a
about
book,
that.
this man really tried to pull a gun on him.
That's
and when he's about to shoot him, Dio's like,
really?
You positive you want to pull
do
that trigger?
Right.
And bro teleports right behind him. And he was like, ooh la la. I liked how you pulled that gun out on me. We should do this more often. Dog had this man shaking in his boots. So when they finally get to Egypt after facing all the sub-bosses, Polnareff ends up walking up on this staircase and
So y'all ever been playing a game and got hit with high latency before? And for my people who are watching this video right now who don't know what high latency is, when you are using the internet and you start to thus for be very slow and laggy, skipping all around the screen, pages won't load, make you reload and keep doing stuff over and over and over and over again.
Finally finds Dio. So Dio's like, wow, congratulations, y'all made it. I mean, you down 2 people, but congratulations. Hey, but I
talk about down. Ooh, you talking about down 2 people? You know who they down? Iggy and Avdol. Another dog gets killed. Dio just be killing dogs out here. I don't know what it is with Dio and dogs. He do not like animals for real. He really don't. Cause he definitely had one of his subordinates kill the dog. I mean, but the dog was an asshole. Iggy an asshole. I don't feel sorry for it. You got some people out here that feel bad for Iggy and how he got did. Nah, Iggy was a little asshole. But Avdol, RIP a real one.
I'll tell you this though. You walk up that step, you're dead. take a step, I dare you. So he tries to climb it, but he
Got hit with
keeps on
latency.
climbing the same stair over and over and over.
And hit him with the
Dio's
infinite
like,
loop.
wow, what's wrong? You on 400 ping or some shit? You know what? While you struggle with your lag spikes, I'm gonna sit in this chair that's conveniently here right over this staircase. So then everybody else finally ends up coming in. So Dio's like, the sunlight. I must retreat.
Right, that's gross.
So about a minute later, they climb this staircase and they see this casket. So Joseph's like, hey, ugly ass boy, open the casket.
Don't open it.
He opens the casket.
And he's in there.
He sees himself in the casket.
He doesn't. First of all, he didn't see himself in there. By the time he opened the casket, Dio comes in there, kills him, and puts him in the casket. Period. He didn't see himself. That was himself in that instance, because that's what happens when you're a master of time. Luckily, the Hypnotoad's master of time and space, so we ain't gotta worry about no problems like that around here. Moving on.
So they like, oh shit, hey, jump up. Yo, the fact that this man Dio put this man in the casket like that. Man's killed him in the blink of an eye and shoved him in the casket.
See?
Just so he could give him a little scare. So they are running away and Dio's like, yes. The hunt
I love it
begins.
when they run.
So later on, bro, walking down the street. And
Majestic.
He's like, I like this car. So Dog's like, hey, what you think
Why
you're
you
doing,
touching
cuz?
me,
This
bro?
car belongs to the senator. But he just breaks his arm and
Why
hops
are you
in the
touching
car.
me? That's crazy.
So then he looks at the senator, rips out his two front teeth, and he says, looks like you got a date with the tooth fairy tonight. Now get your ass in the front seat and drive. So while they driving, they hit a traffic jam.
Told
so
him
the
to get on the
senator's like, yo, I
sidewalk.
can't drive. Then Dio says, you know the sidewalk's wide open, right? So he starts driving on the sidewalk and Dio says, floor it. So he made this man run over all these people.
That's right.
Just to get out of a traffic jam. Jesus Christ. So he finally ends up catching up to him. So Kakyoin tries to use Emerald Splash on him.
Flicks
but
it
Dio
off
just
with
looks at it, he's like,
effortlessness.
wow, so pretty. Get that shit out of my face.
All right.
Then bro sucks. So while they keep on driving, he
hold
the
on.
senator through their car. So they end up dipping and going on top of the roof. So Dio
Then they gotta get
follows them.
disrespected.
So then Kakyoin sets up this trap. So it's like, haha, I have you now.
Do
so
you now?
show me your stand ability.
I
so Dio's like,
refuse.
I then witness true hatred.
The ratio. The ratio. Wait, no, because he really does get ratioed hard. They all get, bro. Defeated you now, defeated you then. I defeated your Grams, and I defeated your friends. But you know about the world, though.
So then Dio goes over to him and says, this is my stand ability, the ratio. I can stop time and ratio anybody in the amount of mere seconds. In just a blink of an eye, I could freeze your account and gain hundreds, no, thousands of likes before you even gain.
That's right.
Now, I'm about to fist you.
Now deal with
And
it.
no pause.
Oh, God.
Because we're already paused.
Hey,
Resume.
you're dead.
So Joseph was like, oh, nah. What's the best thing I know how to do?
Run.
Hit the jets and get the stepping. So while he's chasing Joseph down, he ends up punching him off this roof. So Joseph sees Jotaro and he's like, oh my God, my nigga, do not come any closer. So then Dio sees him and he's like,
Oh, opportunity,
both of them
character
at
building.
the same time. Time to end this mid-ass bloodline.
Oh, God.
Ratio!
Yes. So much water.
So then Dio comes down and just starts walking towards him, smacking cats, smacking people.
Okay, see, Dio has a problem. I don't know what it is with Dio and animals, but he really does have a problem with animals. He just be obliterating them out here, dude.
Like they mannequins. And he's like, I could only used to give one L at a time, but now I can give two. It'll eventually be 10 to 20 to thousands. So I leave you with my parting gift.
Boop.
And with that,
Resume.
so then he looks at Jotaro and he's like, you're next, little nigga. So Jotaro starts walking towards him. So he's like,
You coming at me?
So you're approaching me?
Right.
You trying to fall off like your granddaddy, nigga?
Bruh. You would have thought at this point that it would have just been like, I probably shouldn't, but you know, Josuke, you talk about Black Air Force energy, right? It's Josuke. Oops, my bad. Jotaro.
I'm trash.
Englishing is hard, and I do it bad. We all know that. Moving on. Jotaro here is very much built different, and you done pissed my dude
But
off.
he's like,
Yeah, he
nah,
mad.
I gotta
I'm
get
finna
closer to you.
beat
so
your
I can beat the
ass.
shit out your ass.
Right.
He was like, I like that. I like that energy. Come get this fade. So they start boxing, and Dio hits him with this nasty hook.
Yes,
He's
he
like,
does.
That's
Sorry.
what I used to hit your granddaddy with back in the day.
That's
now
what I
catch
do
this
do.
ratio. So they keep on scrapping, so Jotaro ends up punching him into this jewelry store. So while he's knocked out, he gets up and looks at the lady. He's like,
has a little
hey,
snack.
make yourself useful and fetch me my leg. So she started to get scared, so he said, bitch, hurry the f up and give me my goddamn leg. So he ends up killing her and taking her blood, and he's like, oh, we just getting started.
Factuals.
Overgrown man-child. I hope
Yeah, because he is a teenager, in case anybody forgot about that. Like, Jotaro is a teenager.
ready for a knife party. So then bro ended up throwing all these knives at this man. Like, can somebody please tell me where this man was storing all of these knives at?
Hey,
like, for real,
don't
like, ain't no
ask.
way that belt buckle handled all of those.
Yeah, it
so he
did.
ended up stabbing him. So while he's on the ground, Dio's like, I guess I'll just kill him with this road sign. But then Polnareff comes from the
Polnareff
top
was a real
rope.
one.
And then Dio just stops and he's like, oh, that tickled. Go ahead and move to the side for me. So then the cops pull up, but Dio's like,
Stop doing
really?
that.
12. So then he starts controlling.
Like, for real,
the
what is
other
wrong with
cop.
y'all?
And he's like,
At this
I
point-
need you to aim right and precisely right there. So he makes him shoot him. And yo, this man is so determined to make sure that he is dead. He is lying on the ground trying to hear a heartbeat. Bro,
Yeah, meanwhile, like, Star Platinum caught the bullet and over here lying. Done stopped Jotaro's heart with his hand, paused it, and when I say it's a bunch of extra shit, so it's not even like Dio's being extra. It's all good measures because he wants to make sure he did the job right,
like, I
just
really
like
hit this
a
nigga take a
good
breath.
person
But
should.
you know what? Just to make sure, I'm gonna chop off his head with this road sign.
Anyway.
But Jotaro ended up cracking him upside the head, and he hit him so hard,
Cracked his skull.
He can't even move his legs. So he's like, no, I gotta go. So he ends up stopping time and hanging onto the back of this taxi. But then Jotaro ends up chasing him down, and why is he in this?
Literally, the chase scene is some silly shit because there was just no reason on why Jotaro was just everywhere he was. It's like, bruh, really? Like, no.
So then he ends up sitting in Dio flying. But then this man Dio starts screaming at him. He's like, ha, you fool! You fell for my trap! Don't you remember this same street? So we ended up punching him to the street that Joseph's body is at. And he ends up taking all of his blood. He sucked that man dry. Pause.
Now he's perfect.
And now he's awakened Dio. And bro is losing his mind. He's like, yes, this glorious power is even giving me green lipstick.
That's
Ooh,
right.
I can't wait to give you
He's
a
like-
big,
he's like
fat,
perfect cell.
juicy kiss.
Whoa.
So they start scrapping again, and Dio was just starting to go off the deep end now.
Yeah.
I was like,
Flexing hard.
this body is so juicy. Now run me my money, nigga. Well, Jotaro
Start
ends up
cracking
going
this man
flying,
ribs.
and Dio's like, oh,
Start hitting him with
Jojo,
combo
where do you
combos.
think you going, you sack of shit?
How you like combos? All right, combo
With this
combos.
final attack, I will finally end your mid-ass
Bro.
bloodline for good. The ratio.
The ultimate ratio.
So then he comes down and he's like,
I gotta talk
I'm
hella
about to create
shit
The greatest meme in anime history.
right now.
1 L has passed. 2 L's have passed.
That's
3
right.
L's have passed. So we gotta be thinking, okay,
What's
yo,
going on?
what is this
Right,
man
what's going on?
charging
What are
us?
we gonna
It's gotta
do?
be like a spirit bomb or a Sengun, a Getsuga, or
You're
I
right.
don't know, a Dragon Fist.
You feel
No,
me? We're
This
waiting.
man does the unthinkable.
Yes, he does. Steamrolls this man. Just drops a whole steamroller on this man.
He dropped a
A
steamroller
steamroller
on
on him,
him,
bro.
Who in their
Disrespect.
right mind would think of this?
Disrespect.
Bro said, I could end his life with anything right now.
I
You know
won't.
what I want to do?
I wanna
I'ma
go find the
fly over to
steamroller.
this construction site, grab this big ass steamroller,
Thank you. And then
fly
drop
it
it
all
on
the
the
way
sternum.
back, and slam it on this. What? That is just doing the most.
That's out
So
of
then he
pocket.
starts beating me. And for the longest time, for all these years, I thought, yo, he's beating the hell out of this with his fist. No, take a closer look.
Yeah.
He is beating this with
With
his
his
elbows. He
elbows.
got some elbow action going on with
Yeah.
this. So then he's like, it's no use. You fell off.
Yep.
So then Dio's like, yes,
I win.
I finally done it.
But he has we got protagonist power out here.
Ratio power! I have finally ratioed the entire fucking Joestar family.
That is the
All
goal,
you
and
bitch
that
ass
was the
niggas,
goal.
now the
It is always
fuck
within the
My
goal.
ratio power has now exceeded to 9 elves. But then Dio ends up realizing he can't move.
He's stuck.
Because Jotaro just stopped.
Learned how to
time.
ratio.
Impossible.
He
This
learned how to
is
ratio the
bullshit.
ratioer.
So then he ends up kicking him off the steamroller. So then they end up having one final clash. But then
Would you really call it a clash?
Jotaro hit him with a counter ratio.
Right.
Then he says, you know, man, there's only one reason why you lost.
Yeah.
You just simply pissed me off.
That's
Get
it.
off my family dick.
That's it.
So yeah, I mean, I already sat the man. So what?
Yeah,
more can I say?
we're fine
I mean,
with this.
I could get into some of the stuff that happens in part 6, but
No,
that would be
we don't
getting
need to
into
go that
spoilers
far.
for anime only. So
Right.
I'm not gonna do all that.
Don't do him
Yeah,
like
bro,
that.
this man
Don't do
is
him
a
like that.
menace. This is a demon incarnate. Man tormented this family for damn near 100 years.
Factuals.
Made a lady eat her own child.
Yep.
And along with dropping a steamroller on a nigga.
Mhm.
No, pack your bags. Bro,
It's-
pass this test with ease.
Bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I forgot to record that outro, so I'll just leave y'all with this.
All right. That's it. That's the video. Dio waking up early to hate. Now you know how to be petty in the best way possible. Now let me know in the comment section, are you an anime only watcher or are you a manga reader also? Are you an anime and manga reader or are you an anime only watcher? I wants to know. All right. Good night, good morning, all of the good shit. Like, subscribe, all that shit. Peace out. Do the things later.